Hi, I'm Phil from Driftworks and welcome back to another video on my LP640 Murcielago.
Okay, Lamborghini Mercy, yo chick she so thirsty. I'm in that 2C Lambo with your girl, she tryna get. Okay, Lamborghini Mercy, yo chick she so thirsty. I'm in that 2C Lambo with your girl, she tryna jerk.
As you can see, I'm back at High Caliber Detailing, collecting the car after mega detailing session and PPF, and my god, it looks absolutely incredible.
Shame, think something new under the sun. You can't take back them things you already done. No, you blame things that you do on somebody else. No, but they all see.
Go on then, you guys, round of applause. So, who's been responsible for what part of this? Because it looks fantastic.
We've done all the detailing, Dave's done the PPF.
Yeah, and Dave, your company is?
Yeah, my company is Hussarya Automotive.
Yeah.
We are like part of high caliber detailing. We are responsible for most of the vinyl works here.
Is this possibly, particularly this part, was that possibly one of the most interesting things you've ever done?
To be honest, I call it like backbreaker because I spent like 2 hours just doing those vents, and seriously, for the back was a challenge.
I honestly didn't believe that you would do it, so absolutely fair play to you, mate. I cannot believe how good it looks.
I think that was the hardest part in my life.
Yeah. Well, everything I do always ends up being a challenge for somebody, so fair play.
It's been ace to do that, it's so good.
I'm not going to be able to show you on camera just how good this is. I can't even comprehend the level of detail in terms of cuts and not making mistakes in laying down PPF on that particular panel in one section and completing it without messing it up. For me, I mean, where are even the lines? Can somebody point to a line of where the PPF is? Because I cannot see.
Try and find one. Can you see that? Or here?
So is it on the on the grey?
Yeah, there's a tiny little line on the grey there. There's a little line just at the edge of the carbon there.
Yeah, because that was one piece.
Yeah.
One piece of PPF.
So yeah.
My god.
To go with all the PPF, you've got all the paint correction, the ceramic coatings. Thanks to Carbon Collective for sending those.
Yeah, Carbon Collective have sent over. Basically, I don't know whether did they make a special blend, or was it just a blend of products for this car?
They just sort of said, like, they asked us, they messaged us, and they knew that you'd given us the products from them.
Yeah.
They just asked, what have you got?
Yeah.
We said, this is what we've got, and they went, we'll send you some more stuff. So I think they just wanted the best stuff that they do on this car. Yeah.
And obviously this is, I've never had a car PPF'd other than, obviously on my Porsches, they all have like the panel on the rear quarter, which is stone protection. Oh yes, you did that. But yeah, is there any special thing with like detailing products or processes because of the PPF and the amount that's on it?
In terms of what you maintain?
Yeah, and what you do, what products you use, is it any different, or is it just ceramic coating again?
Yeah, so like, well, it's basically the whole car's been completely cleansed. Wasn't that dirty. It was just like needed a good, clean up.
Yeah, probably just from the drive it, pretty much.
Full 2-stage paint correction, so paint on this car is awesome, but just a little bit swirly. We want it to pop like a show car. Yeah, shout out to Gaz again, TJR Bodyworks, the most awesome bit of bodywork and paint on the planet with this car. And yeah, the only bits of swirling in particular is probably where Jay and I have been leaning over this, trying to fix stuff in the engine bay. It's a real hot spot for swirling and stuff like that. And just generally, this has been kicking around in our workshop since being painted for quite a long time, having an absolute load of work done on it. So yeah, a few swirlies, but nothing too serious. All gone, all cut back, and then obviously Carbon Collective all over it. You've got it on the wheels, the glass, 2 layers on the paint.
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And then obviously we've put they sent us the Nero coating as well. We've put that over the whole car, but that's really good for the PPF with UV protection, and it will be crazy as well.
So that's going to basically make the rain water or water run off it, not really nicely.
Cleaning it dead easy. Now the whole point now is just your life should be easier now.
I like that.
Yeah.
I really like. Like I say, I've never really been a big PPF guy because I know it is quite expensive, but I can totally see the value in it when it comes to just not worrying anymore. Like I know that, like, obviously if you have little impacts or crashes or anything like that, it's a totally different thing. But stone chips, what stone chips?
Exactly.
Probably, like, it doesn't really matter, does it? Now it's gonna.
Part of brick. No.
Yeah.
Especially with polycarbonate or perspex.
Yeah, which is probably a good opportunity for you to tell us how you did this, because it's just a flat panel of perspex, but I think you went to town on it a little bit, didn't you?
Fetched basically polished it all up best we can, and then PPF over the entire perspex, same as these lower fog lights here.
Yeah.
And then Dave, with all his magic skills, has plotted black vinyl here to sharpen up, because underneath here there's a black line anyway.
Yeah, it was like painted like you do with black primer for a window, didn't you?
So he's sharpened it all up.
So that's vinyl on top or
On the top.
On the top.
On the top.
Oh
Because
my
if you will
God.
put it under the PPF, you will see the black tiny edge around.
Ah, right, okay.
And we want to make it looks like genuine.
Like you say, it's just like cleaned it all up, hasn't it? Sharpened the edges and now fully protected again. Those were one of the things that I was most worried about, because like I said before, you breathe on them and they just seem to scratch. So that was just kind of like a mild polish. And then you ended up doing the whole front end of the car, which again, the complexity of this front bumper and how it leads into the splitter with the grills and sort of the hardware that we've used to bolt the bumper to the splitter, because the splitter is basically chassis mounted underneath and the bumper kind of slots on. But again, I've done some stickers in my time. I have cut vinyl, I've applied vinyl, we've sold vinyl stickers in, you know, the thousands. I hate it. I hate weeding and I hate like bubbles. I cannot believe how good this is. I genuinely cannot believe how good a job this is. I can't see anything wrong with it at all. So how?
We've done all our best.
Well,
Yeah.
What can make on camera, you've got an exposed edge here where we've done petrol, you know, when you're filling up. So in case you're filling up and the nozzle is coming across here and the hose, well, you've actually got an edge there. But the Suntech Ultra PPF that we use is that it's very protective. It's that thin. It's supposed to be almost invisible. It's, you know, there's a cut line there. And
so where's the line?
See it? It is here.
Oh, I see. Oh, yes, because like it says, when you fill up, this is again, because it's hard to gauge, but the actual width of the car and where the hose goes in. Yeah. So is that PPF as well? Because that's super shiny now.
Entire petrol cap, the whole black section here, and then dropped into here. And Dave's even gone all the way down there as well. So you're gonna do it.
And the small piece as well. Yes.
Oh yeah. Again, this was really prone to scratching and stuff, I think, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Oh, excellent. Well, it's that good. I can see reflections of both of you guys. So yeah, can we have a big thumbs up from both of you, please? Because my God, lads, next level. You know, you've always done a mad job with my cars, with the 964, even like the more normal cars, like the Macan that you did for me and stuff. Craig's Black Aston as well. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. I think, my God, this takes the crown of the most special thing you've ever done for me, so much appreciated, guys.
It's the most special thing we've had in here. You've seen it, you said yourself when you dropped this off, we've done Veilons and stuff, but something like this, especially where it's so irreplaceable, you're trusting us to drop it here and leave it for the best part of 3 weeks is awesome. So.
Oh mate, thank you. Yeah, I can't thank you enough, and as I say, like, there's so many details that, you know, I'm probably not pointing out just because the excitement I've got for seeing it in this situation and basically preserved, you know, as best as possible, because this car is going to be used, obviously. But oh yeah, mirrors. So those are done as well.
Yeah, they're done.
And our custom Perspex quarter window, that's done as well. So I can touch it now without actually swirling it up.
It's quite hard, but
Yeah, because again, that's
Yes.
very custom,
Yeah.
very small and
Hard
fiddly.
access to every single edge.
Yeah.
But we've tried to do all our best.
Yeah, now that looks fantastic. The mirrors look absolutely fantastic.
The whole point is you're not supposed to see it.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
And you spoke about, when I dropped it off, you were saying that you were going to do something on the side skip, because I just basically asked for this section to be protected
the
for
face
stone
of it
chips.
over here and whole bottom
Yeah.
is protected now. The same, this section fully protected because it's the part which you can easily damage it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why.
And that's one of the things that a lot of people aren't really aware with sort of cars that are stanced. I have to accept that I have to use that word nowadays. but yeah, with a little bit of negative camber and the wheels pushed out as far as they can go, especially with the extra meat of these wide front fenders, arches that we've got here. What it does is fires stones at the back part of the car, which is why on a Porsche you have that section that I mentioned before, but to have all of this protected now, I'm not saying it's going to stay like this for years and years and years, but I think you guys have given it the absolute best chance to stay like this, considering how I'm going to drive it. So yeah, again, lads, thank you very much for this. I really, really appreciate it. I'll put both guys' companies here. Please check them out and give them a like if you haven't already. Let's get on with driving this in the next episode. For now, I'm going to gently take it home. We'll see about it. No problem at all.
Big pleasure for
No, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.